Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Trey Michael, and this is another segment of Food for Thought. You guys, I don't know if it's just me, but do you feel the energies that's out there right now? They are extreme. I'm almost like in confused mode. It's like, where am I going and how did I get there? You guys, on my journey, I've realized that when I'm going through these states of energy that are permeating through my body, my mind is wandering so many different ways. It's saying, should I go left? Should I go right? But from my experience, I realize that the power is in the now. So right now, if you guys are feeling the same 1111 portal energy that I'm feeling, and it's making you want to know which direction should you go, maybe you should be still. And remember, the power has been with you all along. And what we need to do right now is dive deep inside of ourselves and remember, the power is in the now. Let's dive deep into this one. You guys, I want to tell you a little of how I get shook up. And I get shook up a lot when I'm not living in the now. I tend to find myself living in the future or in the past. And I just want to give you guys what happens and what occurs to me on my journey when I myself don't live in the now moment. See, sometimes I catch myself reminiscing about my past and how if I would have not done this or would have not done that, that my life could have been so much greater than it is now. And what I tend to find myself doing is stealing from my present moment and replacing it with past events that are far gone. You guys, let the past be the past. Some of your old realities, for example, mine was I was a felon and I had a robbery case. And sometimes I sit back and I reminisce on how my life could have been if that never occurred. But you have to remember, you guys, where you're at today is because of your past. Perhaps the reason that I'm on this video right now, speaking to the collective, is because I want to guarantee and make sure that they don't have to experience the things that I've experienced in the past. See, but without that past knowledge, how would I know what the collective perhaps is feeling? Another issue that I have, and this is one of the ones that I actually deal with now, is the future. I'm always thinking about, okay, so if I do this step and if I do this one, then this should happen. And what's happening again is I am living in that future moment and I am losing the present time that I have now. I want to give you something that happened to me today that made me have to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to speak to that camera because it's really me speaking to myself. And I'm going to see if this resonates with the collective. Today, we got on the phone with some of the property managements with the business that me and my wife own. And we had assumed that our meeting was tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And we were really ecstatic about this meeting. We've been waiting for it for about a few days now. And when we made contact with the people today, it was like, I was on the high top of the mountain. And then they were like, oh, we're sorry, the meeting's on the 22nd. I'm like, wait a minute, I thought it was the 13th. They're like, nah, it's the 22nd. And what began to happen again was I took my consciousness and I placed it into this future. And what came to me was fear, false evidence appearing real. Because remember, we're not there yet. We're just here in the now. And I saw my mind go to wondering, trying to create the scenarios of this future that is not came yet. And I felt something like a brick wall hit me, boom, like, hey, you gotta walk what you talk, And I said, you're right. I have to come back to my present moment because the power is in the now. See, you guys, the future is no more but a continuation of multiple now moments. So the truth is, if I want to have the greatest future that I can make for myself, I need to be working on that future right now. I don't need to have my thoughts in that future. I need to have my thoughts in the now so that I can master this day. And if I have a continuation of masteries of the now moment, then my future has no choice but to be bright. You guys, right now, I know that 1111 portal energy might be distorting your energy field. It might have you questioning, should I go left or should I go right? But remember, you guys, your power has always been with you. So you should go back to yourself in this now moment and reconnect with that power. If you gotta take a nap, take a nap. If you get off of work and you say, hey, I'm just gonna cut the lights off and I'm gonna meditate, then you should do so. Right now is a very vital time in this world. It's the age of Aquarius, babe. And you're going to experience things that you have never experienced before. That's the whole process of something new. I know, trust me, I'm a living example. It's a little scary because you become familiar with the same process that you've been experiencing all along. So in order to adapt to this new reality, in order to adapt to this change, my suggestion, which is something that I'm going to take up for myself, is to live in this now moment. Don't allow those thoughts to create a reality that does not even exist. You guys, as I always say, live, love, and laugh. And this message is more for me than it is for you. If it resonates for you guys, hey, take it, grab it, run it to the end zone. If it's not for you, as we always say, let it go in one ear and out the other. But I pray that you guys live your full self, be your full self. I pray that you guys live in abundance and take your power back because your power exists in the now moment. You guys, namaste, namaste, namaste. Woo! Like we say, the power has been with you all along.